There we go. It's that time of the day again. The time of the day where I pretend like I know what I'm doing. Um, I have just eaten some Weetabix. My hair is fucky, but honestly, that's how that's how I wake up with it. I don't have a style. I never have, and I don't think I ever will. I probably should. I did at one point. I did very briefly. My barber. I went in and I said, "Fuck me up, fam," and he did. And so I went, I ain't doing that again. Hey, look. Buy my mug. Hi, Maya. I've actually I've actually edited this slightly. This one here is not the type. If anyone buys this, this isn't the one that's I feel a little bit bad since Halo has already bought one, but I've changed it slightly. There is now it's not on this one, but there's also a horse on the back of it now. If ever you buy it, I feel like it's having only a horse here is just a little bit. If you're left-handed, you kind of miss out on it. So I thought I'd switch. I thought I'd add another one to the back for anyone who buys it. Hi, sorry. What's occurring? Ooh, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. Thanks. I needed that. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna go back and play this a little bit today. Hi, big fatty fat. Have I heard about Berserk, the manga slash anime? I have. I have not seen anything from it, like other than a few like panels that you see on Twitter occasionally. Unless you're talking about Berserk as in something that isn't that, which no, I don't. Um, I haven't heard about it. I I've had the idea. I've kind of wanted to get involved with it. New chapters was released, but it'd be spoilers. I mean, it'd be spoilers for anyone who is reading it. I'm not fucking. I don't watch it. Didn't the creator of that die like last year or something? Hi, Diet. I recommend reading it, at least seeing the panels. I've heard that I've seen that the art in it is very good, and just I've heard that it is just very good. I'm just turn down what I've got in my ears. I've just never really I've got a list as long as my I've got a list as long as my arm of things that I want to experience, be that by reading or by watching. I just get distracted. Don't care about that. I get distracted and I'm like, I kind of want to I've got like here I've got like some books that I bought the other day that I'm like, now I've got these that I've got to read. It's tending to take me ages to read each one of those, yet I've still bought them. I've got a list of random different anime to watch. I don't know if I ever will, because I'm very much I just get distracted and I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that. Like, I started watching Bocce the Rock again because my friend watched it, and a lot of the time he'll mention something that happened in it and sort of like excitedly want to talk about it, and I've completely forgotten everything that happened in it, and so I'm like, I need to watch that again. But I'm already starting to be like, hold on, I'm probably not going to finish watching this again because I'm already getting far too distracted by other things. Berserk has been continued by a friend. Ah, okay. I've seen a lot of things that compare Berserk to like Dark Souls. I know there's a Twitter account like called Berserk Souls or something. So I think it's mostly just like a Dark Souls / Soulsborne game meme account that sort of compared like you know, compares things to uses both of them as meme material, I guess. It's one of those long ones, isn't it? It's like it's one of those. It's one of the many stories that's just really fucking long. It's a commitment now. If you didn't get on it at the ground level, now you've got to fucking commit to all manner of things. It's like if you want to watch One Piece. I think it's fucking impossible to watch One Piece now. Like, I'm not going to get into it, like, ever. There's also also Berserk's brother manga called Calm. I did not know that. I'd never heard of that before. There's a fucking M18 here. Yeah. Of course, it'd be the premium one. Perfect. The premiums will be out in full force today. It's probably related, but still. What do I think of the current sale? It's alright. It's a sale, isn't it? I've noticed that everything is like, I noticed that everything is a 30% sale. I'm pretty certain it's been a 50% in the past. But I imagine that's because it's a flat 30 to everything for the entire duration of the sale, as opposed to in the past where it was like a 50% for a few nations at a time. I don't know if I'm just making that up, if I've just Mandela affected myself into thinking it was 50% last year or whatever it was, but I thought it was. Unless it was only 50% at Christmas. There's just water in here, by the way. Just in case anyone was wondering if I'm going to be dying of diabetes, I still am, because I had Weetabix covered in sugar earlier. Planned blend of both called Slightly Miffed. I didn't actually catch on to the fact that it was you, Maya, that said that. Because both you and Fatty have green names, and so I just saw green. Even though it's two different shades of green, I saw green and was like, oh, it must be him. I want to get like more into like Western like literature. Sounds weird, I know, but that's what those books are on there. They're a collection of books, and I should probably read books that aren't manga, you know. Oh. I haven't read manga in a while, but that is basically what I did for my entire childhood. But no, in terms of just to expand on the sale thing, I don't know if I'm going to get anything from the, as in, I don't know if I'm going to get anything from the Golden Eagles sale. I've already bought. I noticed that I have. I only have, or had. I think I've bought it. I only had 2 days of premium left, so I bumped that. I bought 180 days of that on the website, because I think that's not too bad. £20 for 180 days isn't too bad. Hi Zaka. But in terms of like Golden Eagles vehicles, I don't think I'm going to get any. I don't think so. There's not really anything that I could think of wanting. Unless there's something that I've said in the past, or there's something that I've... oh, that's a jumbo, that is. Unless there's something that I have wanted in the past. What the fuck did that? Oh, it's that. You're right there, I'm 26. Go on, after you. Hydrate and hydrate. Hold on. Ugh. Gotta lift the jug up. Didn't really make much noise, that one didn't. Hold on. Did that guy help me repair? I wasn't paying attention. It didn't make that much noise. I don't know if you could have, if it made as much noise as it usually would, that. Ugh. I'm already overhydrated. I'm already gonna die of water poisoning. Ugh. Excuse me. 6 crew slots aren't enough for Soviet 8.3. Well, buy more then, Maya. Buy more. Spend money. Don't stop spending money until Gaijin has everything. Keep handing money out to the snail. Can I take another sip and turn into a puddle? That's me, endless puddle. I think I should I should learn how to edit myself to turn into a puddle, like in terms of like editing. I don't know how I'd do that though. I don't even know what I'd need to make that happen. I was thinking that I could use that as an excuse to finally buy After Effects, but I don't think that's what I need. Moist bread dick. I'm going to say dickle. I don't want to like start sucking on wet bread. You just dunk it in some water. You know. Some people associate like tea and biscuits with the British. Nah, it's tea and toast. You just dip toast into your tea. Lovely buttered up toast dipped into your tea. It's actually a delicacy. Most people don't know that though, because they kind of just assume that tea and biscuits is normal. But no, that's a meme, that is. Tea and biscuits is a meme. It's all about that bread. That was an enjoyable battle. I hope the next one doesn't make me want to kill myself as much as that one did. Your woman friend told you about the anime Kaminaki Sekai no Kami-sama Katsudo. She told me that, and she told me about. Hold on, let me decipher what you've put here. Tell me about the guy who's revived, but he turns into a hot anime chick, and the guy is not even the protagonist. Oh no! Are you upset? Does that make you upset, Zoe, that the guy can't be the protagonist? Do you need male protagonists? You have to eat dinner with the family. Good luck. Try not to get into any racist arguments. I should change my Twitch name to Endless Brad. No. I'm not changing my name to Endless Brad. Never the protag found to fuck that dude. Apparently I've still forgotten the guy's name. I watched a video from him the other day about spring anime. And I've already forgotten what the channel's name is, but like apparently the current sort of the current anime that's airing aren't too bad. The only time I think that the only time I will ever change my name is if I can get rid of TV at the end of it. That's the only time I would change my name, or if I get so big that I can just go by my first name, and then I would just completely get rid of the Endless Bread part about it. So the guy who got to turn into a dude is wearing is different from the manga, and and in the show it's it's extremely exposed. Sorry, you're just a little pervert, aren't you? I bet you look up ecchi anime. You specifically look up anime that's designed to make teenagers horny. I bet you love watching High School of the Dead. It's been a long. I can't actually remember any ecchi anime. The only one I can think of is High School of the Dead and High School DxD. You'd rather watch tank porn than look up hentai these days. Hey, a good-looking tank is going to do a lot more for you than a good-looking woman. Oh, look, there's Night IS-2 there. I'm just gonna... No. Did he, Oh yeah, one of them saw me. Just a little bit too late. If I get rid of endless bread, you'll unfollow and be sad. Don't worry. I've got a long way before I can become famous enough on the internet to change my name to something that isn't this. Sometimes I do regret it. Also, the other thing that I think the other name I'd probably change would or the other thing that I would change is like remove the endless part about it. But I'm pretty certain there's already someone on the internet that goes by the name Bread, so I can't really do that. Bread's a surprisingly common thing on the internet, and so I don't really. I kind of feel like I've already missed out. Having a name like Endless Bread, I've already missed out. On the whole bread craze, but you know, I didn't do it to copy them. You never watched High School of the Dead? You watched Gundam? I watched High School of the Dead. I've got the first volume of High School of the Dead. I read the first volume of High School of the Dead at school. I sat there looking at this fucking perverted zombie manga in the middle of my form room. And no one questioned a thing. Zach, what? I'm not changing my name. Limited Bread. Horse mug. Horse mug. Yeah, there you go. Send your asshole into shock. I have no, I've already mentioned, just in case anyone here now wants to buy this mug. The one that's on the store now is slightly different because the one that's on the store has a horse on the back as well. So the two versions of this that are in existence are mine and the other one, Halo's, and any new ones will have a horse on either side. Quick, what's my max BR? 11.0. I think. Yes, because I've got the Type 90s. You've got no money. You haven't got money to spend $10 on a mug that's actually even more expensive because you have to pay for shipping, and shipping's like £5. So it's actually, I spent £15 on my own mug. Actually, it was a little bit could I get an ice cream? I don't play 11.0. I very rarely play anything higher than like 6. I don't even know if Stream Elements ships to whatever part of the world you're in. Thank you. I appreciate the 5 bits. Danke is what the Germans would say, I assume. I don't know, I'm not German. I just kind of, I don't know what I was saying. I just started speaking and I hoped that a sentence would show up, but it didn't. The Germans do not go whatever you're about to say there, Salty. I see the intent in your eyes. I've got no. Oh no, shit. It's not too bad. Help, Salty wants to kill you. Salty has been here longer than you. He can do what he wants. Salty's giving me more bits than you have. Salty's burnt. Salty's wait, no, bits aren't a currency. You can't buy anything with them. Shut up. It's not allowed. You gotta be hello. Oh, that was it. Salty's on fire. Quick, help him. Call the fire brigade. I don't know what calling 999 would do if I said, hi, Thailand's on fire, but still. You gave me content for my videos? Yeah, but, you know, they're my videos after all. If I ever sell them as an NFT, I'll give you a packet of quavers. I'm gonna become one of those people. I'm gonna, even though NFTs, people have finally realized that no one cares about them. I'm gonna join. I'm gonna out of nowhere just announce, yeah, all my videos are now NFTs. Go on. Who wants to buy the Endless Bread NFT line? I think that if NFTs had become like an actual thing, I think my Endless Bread icon could have been like an actual NFT. It has the perfect setup for it. Like, it's a loaf of bread wearing a suit, and it could be different types of suits depending on what it would be. Like, if NFTs weren't an absolute scam, then I think it would work. No way with me. It's quavers. They're a small. I don't actually know what they are. They're a crisp of some kind. That's like cheese flavored, and I don't really know. I don't know what they're made of. It might be like corn or something. It's a mythical thing, but they're fucking amazing. Oh no! Don't do it. Don't do it. Yes. Shit. Looks like we both messed up. He tried to go for it though. Is he firing APCR? No. It's not behind me. Let's try. No, they're not made of porn. They're made of corn. Corn Hub. I don't want to go to Corn Hub. Shit. Wait, what was he firing into the side of me to not... Oh, okay, he's aiming at the back. Do we need anti-air support? No. Oh, I got, I've also got one of the t-shirts coming from my store, but that's more because I want to know what they're actually like, so I can know whether or not to confidently say, buy it. I feel like it's only fair that if I'm expecting other people to buy it, that I should be willing to buy it myself. So, yeah. Luckily, I get them. I get to buy them at production cost, so I buy them cheaper than you do. But that's my privilege. Am I made of porn? No. I'm actually made of corn. I'm made of some kind of fungus material. I'm not actually made of bread after all. It's actually I'm made of. I might lower my desk slightly. Let me there we go. That might be too low, but it'd be alright. I've been making my way through one of the longer streams from last week, and I don't know. I've been sitting through it, and I fucking don't know how some of you sit through me streaming. Some of it's fine. Some of it's alright, but there's just moments in it that I'm like, how did anyone sit, like, why did everyone not just leave during that moment? Like, parts of it, one What am I trying to say? I have a point in my head and I'm trying to figure out how to say it. It's disappearing. You're doing your geo project. Is that geography, geology, or geometry, or geopolitics? It was, what is it? There was something I was trying to say, and now I've lost it. Oh, it's, what happens is I've cut it all up. At the moment, that video, the stream from the other week, it was like 4 hours long. How did we get this far? I don't fucking know. I feel like we should not have come this far. We should have finished ages ago. But one of the longest streams from last week, I've cut it all up, and now I'm just going through and cutting it down even more. And there's parts of it that I don't know like how much to keep in, and so I'll start editing it, and I just get really fucking bored, and I'm like, what is this? What was I trying to do here? Why is this part of the stream? And then like I get sort of, I'm like, oh no, but do I have to hold on to it just in case? Like, what if the video doesn't? What if I don't have enough to make a video? If I start deleting things, and then like over time I realized just how many clips I have from each stream, which is a whole lot better than what I used to do. What I used to get barely anything from each stream. Slightly high, but I didn't know I didn't know if I was going to hit the oil rig, or the oil derrick, sorry. I know that sentence that I just said had no point, no beginning, no middle, no end, and made no sense, but just trust me, I had words that I needed to get out. Thing is dead. But yes, one thing I do find it interesting is that when I first tried to make videos back in the day, where did that come from? That wasn't the first. I wonder where the first shot came from. Unless it was him, the first shot. What the fuck are you on about? What's going on in chat? I close my eyes and try and think of something to say for 4 seconds, and now talking about fucking doing whatever the fuck you're saying. I'm just gonna I'm ignoring it. I'm not even getting involved. You make strange claims. You start saying strange things in chat. I'm just gonna ignore it. What I was trying to say, I'll boil it down, is that when I first started making videos, I could make a 4-minute video, but I made it out of like 4 streams, because all I would do is just like just choose random bits of it that I liked, cut it up, put it into a video. That's what I was trying to say. Whereas now I can take an entire stream and turn it into like a 10-minute video, which I think shows some level of growth. Not much, just a little bit. Then now I can sometimes make an entire video from a stream. Funnily enough though, the longer the stream doesn't actually equate to a longer video all the time. You just want to say he should be goofy our emote. I want my the bread fedora emote, I want that to be registered as an international hate symbol. I don't do that. I want one day to be watching like a YouTube video from like some other streamers. Yeah, from like another streamer. I want to be watching a video from another streamer and see one of my little emotes in their chat. So that's a goal for me, and also for you to an extent. I want to see what I want to get to a point where I'm seeing my emotes in other people's chats. Let me turn on Twitter for a sec. What do you mean turn it on? Well, you got a specific computer just for Twitter. Hold on, let me turn on the Twitter box. What's your fucking mind, sir? What the fuck? Where was that? What just hit me? Oh, it was that there. Anything and everything all of the time. Who's shooting me? Like, actually, where did that come from? Oh, it's somewhere over there. Like, where? What over there? Not very long ago. Just before your time. Twitter would corrupt your PC if you had it on there. What do you mean it'd corrupt your PC? Can I, like, sneak one into that? Yes. What you got? Is Twitter a known virus? Is Twitter heavily censored in your country? Go on, kill me. Kill me. Oh, don't get your kill stolen. Come on. Kill me. Kill me. Do it. Oh, go on. End it. Finish me off. You're about to get your kill stolen. You're firing heat. Just shoot it. Shoot me. What are you doing? There we go. You don't want Twitter on it because it's bad for your PC's mental health. Yeah, that's true. Yes, actually, you've got a point there. Twitter's a scourge. Follow me on Twitter. Slash endless bread. I don't know what my Twitter handle is. I've got no idea. I also don't use Twitter. Well, no, I do. I use Twitter like every day, but I don't like post to Twitter because everything that I post to Twitter just always ends up sounding cringe. And so that's my plight of using Twitter, is that it just comes off as cringe. All of the time, a little bit of everything, all of the time. Although I do have a series of saved tweets that I thought up, that, like, sort of things that I'm like, I should tweet that, and then I write it down and just don't publish it, so it's just sat in my unpublished tweets list. I don't think I'm ever going to publish them. Most of them are just cringe. You have to be a certain type of person to be able to effectively tweet without it being cringe. You can tweet stupid things that like, if I was to tweet something, it wouldn't look right, or it wouldn't feel right. But there are people out there that could tweet the exact same thing, and everyone would go, ha 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 ha, that's funny and ironic, isn't it? You can check who's watching by pressing A. So you're telling me to sub? I'm not subbing to you. I can hear that PT-76. There it is. Still compromise. I also learned this morning, not this morning, I learned about 20 minutes ago, that no to you, you blithering idiot. Zaka, since when were you looking out for me? Since when were you looking to try and make me succeed? I thought your goal was to try and make me not succeed. I learned this morning that I do in fact have I learned this morning. Oh no, fuck, shit! I'm an idiot. I learned earlier, about 20 minutes ago, that Twitch does in fact have a shout out command by default. Your goal was not to make you think I'm good. What? Your goal is to make me not think I'm good. You're here to ruin everything. You're here to make me feel like shit. So I made a fucking stream elements command for no reason. Because Twitch has one just built in that I just didn't know about, and now I do. Also, only moderators and me can use it, so don't go trying to use it, 'cause it's not gonna work. When you, I don't wanna go. So you're gonna... Ugh. That's not what the command is. Also, that's the stream elements command that I made, but it's not going to work. The shout out command, just in case any of you are lucky enough to become a moderator one day, is /shoutout. / shout out, sorry, because I have to make sure, because of the way I say things, I slur my words because I'm permanently drunk. Ugh. But yes, so now I know that I do have a shout out command. I was just an idiot. Wanna go out. Alright. Time to find an enemy. There's still a slight chance we could win this, but I don't think there is, considering that I'm one of the people left alive, and I'm not giving the game my fullest attention. Hi, Fate, or Assassins, or Assassins. Howdy. Welcome. How's it going? I think Ennisbred should get a shout out. What do you mean? What? No, I'm not shouting myself. I can't actually. I tried it earlier. I tried shouting myself out to test it to see what happened. It didn't work. You're doing well. I'm glad to hear. As glad as a parasocial relationship would allow me to feel. How am I? I'm alright. I'm feeling, you know, adequate, I think would be the best way of putting it. So you're calling me egotistical? I mean, yeah, I am, but you don't have to let new people know about it. Don't tell the people about my egotism. Egotism a word? Just get him to sit there. I think egotism's a word. We've been through it. I can't speak English, so... But you know, I'm as I would usually say, ducking and diving. Little bit of wheeling, little bit of dealing. Is that guy gonna... Fuck off. Move out the way, Captain. Oh, Captain, I've fallen overboard. Help me, Captain. I got my dick stuck in the wheel, Captain. Come on, show yourself. Can I, like... No. Tilt. I can hear a plane coming towards me. Where? And what? And why? And when? I'm a little bit scared about going up against him, because if he gets a lucky shot into my cupola, it'll be over. Don't I speak England? No. I don't. I speak the... I've said it before, I speak the Bread's English. I don't understand. I don't... My ability to speak English is very, very limited.
A mistake to come here.
Welcome to the bread basket. Fate Arts assigns.
What the fuck? Did the bot pronounce that even anywhere like close to being correct? Thank you for following though. I appreciate it. I need to hold my mug like this. Every time I drink, I need to do this. I should have a custom one that says like, you know, that says buy my mug. Can I mimic some of the thicker British accents? No. I'm not very I don't actually know many British accents. A lot of the times I'll hear accents and I won't even know they're British. I know that might sound weird, but sometimes I do it. Like I hear it, I'm like, hey, is that British or is that like some part of America? I keep putting my hands in my pockets and getting fluff all over them. Top up my water. I can't even like the only even like some accents like from Liverpool. It's like the only thing I can do is go Arga Liverpool. That's the only word in a Liverpudlian accent I can say, and I think that's what 90% of the people in the UK can do. I come from Liverpool. That's it. There's nothing. I can't even imagine how I'd say a different one. Speak no more. You're in my game. You're gonna stream snipe me. I'm gonna start crying if you stream snipe me. Oh wait, no, you're on my team. I mean, you could still stream snipe me. It doesn't stop me from doing it. I've never been good with understanding where people come from. Will I ban if you stream snipe? Only if you're annoying. But even then, probably not. you know, I haven't banned anyone in a long time. There needs to be a pretty good reason to ban someone. Because if I ban, because one person banned is another person that can't watch me, you know. What the fuck? Oh. And I need everyone I can get watching me. I thought banned people can still watch. Yeah, but the people who are the people, once I ban them, they're not going to watch anymore because they've gotten what they came for. They came to get banned. I feel like the only way that you're going to get banned from somewhere on Twitch is because you come with the intention of getting banned. Like, if someone says something in my chat that's like not okay, well then, you know, I have to know the sort of thing that you have to say to get like truly banned. You'd have to, it's something that you would know is wrong. You know, it's like if you come in, you know, being like blatantly anti-Semitic or just doing saying horrible things, well then you know that you're going to get banned, and so you came here, you said your things because you wanted to troll and get banned. You've been banned and you're going to move on. Is there still something up there? I don't know. So that's just kind of like, you know, I don't really... That's at least what I think. You can stream snipe me. Is that Sherman still up there? Hi, Diet. But yeah, I only ever had to ban one person, and they never came back. They you know, I think they only came in. They only came in to do whatever they did and then left. Anyway, unless they are like hiding behind everything. You know, they didn't leave in the end. What servers? I don't fucking know. It's like, oh, there we go. What was that high explosive? Or was that heat or something? Put it out, but I don't think it's going to change anything. There's a pretty large explosion, but so it could have been something Russian, but I'm not sure. This is like probably like Europe and America, maybe. Although I don't think I run America anymore. Not like I think it will still like put you in an American server if it feels like it needs to. Yeah, that was definitely a heat round that hit me. Somewhere on the hill. I don't know if I can get the gun up high enough to shoot or whatever's up there. Maybe. Ugh. I had one person block me on Discord, or not Discord, on Twitch, ages ago. Back when I was still very much a little tiny channel, like even smaller. Sorry, I'd probably qualify it. It implies that I'm not small now. Back before like this was once again this would have been before 50 followers. I had someone block me because they didn't like the way that I pretend like I'm better than everyone. I can't remember exactly what it is that I said, but I think it was he said something, and me just speaking how I usually speak. I was like, oh well, you know, maybe I'm just built different. Maybe I'm just better. And yeah, he was like, yeah, all right, blocked. And I was like, in my head, I was like, who the fuck do you think you are, just proclaiming that you're blocking me? Say, yeah, sure, block me, whatever you want, but you know, don't think you're so important that you have to tell me that I care. The best part, that's it's like fucking sure. You don't have to like me, but then I checked how many followers he had, because then I was like, what if I've just pissed off someone who could have made me famous? And he had like 300 followers, and so I got a little bit concerned, but then I realized that his streams were shit, so I don't care. And he barely streamed. And so I was like, hold on, you probably just had this account for ages. So there you go. If ever someone says that you're blocked, just know that they think that they're more important than you are if they have to tell you that they've blocked you. You're gonna try and stream snipe me and I'm gonna kill you. I'm not, though, because I'm not that good at the game. Yeah, my Superman. I'm not good enough at the game to pose a threat. See, look. I can't even see. Oh, there's an enemy, but ugh. Yeah, yeah. Was that it? Is that all my spawns? Oh look, I got it. No, I ain't pulling that out. No. I don't want to pull it out. Put it away, you disgusting man. He's pulling it out. Ugh. Zaka, didn't you say that you were doing schoolwork? Shouldn't you be, you know, doing that instead of playing this? You know, I'm not one to... I can't really speak because, you know, I've been trying to actually edit for the past couple of days, and I've edited about 4 minutes of stuff, but still. Most hated map in my opinion. I'm not sure, because that map that I was just on felt horrible, but that's just because it was raining. Usually I don't mind that map. The visibility was just pretty shit, so it was just a little bit annoying to play. And also I'm not, obviously not paying the most attention. It was Red Desert for a while. I think. I never really liked Red Desert. I didn't. Maybe like the Sands of Sinai. Is it Sinai or Sinai? That the larger map that comes off the Sinai map. Maybe that one. Although I can't say I've ever had a good battle on Red Desert, so I am still kind of thinking that Red Desert might be my least favorite. But I don't like the large maps. Immediately, I don't hate the idea of them, and I understand people wanting them. I just much prefer the smaller maps that I can just sort of. No, I don't have to. I'm not getting shot from 3 kilometers away by a guy who can fire and have reversed behind a hill before I even know what's gone on. I want Red Fortress back. I don't know why they removed that. I never really found it being too much of a problem on either side. Like, obviously they have their own statistics that show otherwise, evidently so, but I never felt that it was like bad. I used to love that map. It was a lot of fun because you could just if you're in like a fast vehicle, you could just try and take control of the middle part of the map and just drive around real quick to take out any target of opportunity. It was great fun. I mean, they're gonna bring it back eventually, but yeah, I don't know when. I think that there are maps that are much more deserving of a rework than that. German mains suffered because you could be flanked in the matter of seconds if you didn't pay attention. The only part of that map that I didn't like was the center point. That was the only part of that map that I didn't like, and that was just because it was a little bit difficult to sort of know where you're sort of having to hide. Like, there's a lot of places that people could hide. But it's a fun map. Like you said, there's a lot of places you could hide. It was a nice open map. Yeah. I'm not very good at describing things. I'm not very good at that, but you get the point. It was a good map. Shut up. Ah, shit. Never mind. Da 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 da. There we go. But yeah, I'll be honest, I don't really like any of the maps in War Thunder. I think most of them are pretty shit. I feel like it's been said 1,000 times, but I just think that most of them aren't too great. I think a lot of them, while they could be worse, obviously, but I'm just not a huge fan of most of them. I think it's hard to design a maps designed around tank combat. I don't think it's just, as much as I like to blame Gaijin for every problem that I have. I don't think it is just Gaijin's fault. I think it is difficult to design a map that's good for this kind of gameplay. How much for me to play planes once? I mean, I could find it. I could add a plane to my lineup. You don't have to pay for it. I just won't have fun if I do. I can add one to the lineup. I'm not going to do a straight up like a full on what's it called? I'm not going to do a plane match. I don't think. Apparently is that you hate a lot of maps when you're playing Soviet due to the awful gun depression. I think that the thing is that I don't find that a huge problem. Not really. Once you remember that that's something that you have, and also that I think, from what I've heard, and also from the way that I've sort of noticed, is that you're actually better off being lower down on the map. Because they've got terrible depression, but their elevation's fine. There we go. That's unfortunate for him. So you could just kind of sit, as long as you don't go too high up. Ugh. What is that? Is that Black Prince? I think it might be. I don't know if I've got any German planes that I can add to my lineup, but I'll see. I read the JU-288. Ba ba da 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 ba da 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 da. What's this? What's this? What I presume to be a Black Prince doing? Yeah, it could be. There we go. Sit there. Someone else can deal with you. Actually, it's a freaking horrible angle for him to be sat at. As in for us. For him, it's great. Oh no, the enemy team has epic penis men on their game. They're on their team. Shit. Yeah, they're Ostwin too. Little Nicholas. Nicholas 174. Fuck. Alright. But yeah, I've forgotten what I was saying. There was something I wanted to say, but you don't want to be mean, but the bread I have on my profile picture looks like it'd be sweet. How is that mean? What does that mean? What? Surely that'd be a compliment, if anything. I think being sweetbread would be a compliment. I would eat sweetbread. I'm someone who like can subsist solely off of sugar. So the idea of having sweetbread would be great. That's just one of many free images of bread that I found on the internet that I have in a folder labeled pictures of bread. Just in case I ever need them, you know. You can't be called Endless Bread and not have a folder full of pictures of bread. That you can see whenever someone follows or subs, you can see floating down the screen or down the little whatever the fuck it's called. In Poland, you have something called chocolate bread. Is that would that? I know that in France they have the pain au chocolat, or the bread of chocolate. Is it something like that? That's my closest approximation to how it'd be pronounced, because you know I'm not French, so. Le pain au chocolat. Hello, it's me, Endless French. Can I hit? There's something on its. Well, there's a fucking thing there. Yeah, you sit there. Block that M18 for me, so I don't have to worry about it for a second. Fuel tank. I could rebrand myself as Endless Frog. No, I'm a bread-based man. I deal in bread. No. Yes. I'm a bread-based YouTuber. Streamer, content creator, human dough. I'm a dough-based creature. Damn it! Alright. Let's take this for a little bit, just because I can. Just because the battle's not over until the fat lady sings, so... You never know. And also, I just like the Osprey 2. The Osprey 2 is... Aww. F-82? Right, what? Isn't that a jet? I don't think it is. I know it. I'm sure it is. I know the F-86 is. Dun, dun, dun. You're up all night to get lucky. I've got my legs crossed and my toes are going numb. The twin Mustang, that's it. You're right there. I know that it looked it didn't look like a fucking jet. So that's partly why I was confused, but that used to be really expensive. I don't know how expensive it is now, but I remember that being like far too expensive for what it is. Because it had like a ridiculous, it had like 12 machine guns you could add onto it. Hey. Ow. Is it 12k? I'm sure it was definitely even more than that back before the economy change. I don't care about that. You can't convince me into thinking that that's something I want. Maybe I should buy that. No, I'm not buying that. We're up all night to get lucky. What am I? 5.0. I haven't got anything that's high up. I haven't got anything that high up, really. I could edit this. It's just with a 20 mil. I have never used the duck, though. I've got nothing for it. How fucking... Sure. Nah, we'll learn how to use it in game. It'll be fine. These headphones keep like one side of them keeps disconnecting, and I don't know why. Like, because it's not. I don't even move my head that much. It's just whatever out of nowhere. It just disconnects for a brief second. Ugh. I would buy some more, but I'm not going to. I'm going to buy a new audio interface before I buy new headphones. It could be a corroded cable, but like, they're not that old. Like, I got them late last year. And these were pretty expensive as well. Because they're Shure. So I was like, I'll get that, you know. They're the same brand as my microphone, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll get them. They'll work. They're really uncomfortable as well. I'm hoping that if I get this new, or if I push the boat out and get the new audio interface, then I should. I have just like some little in here, some shitty little earphones that are probably a little bit better. Better in terms of like just comfortableness, which is probably a word. That I can't really use them on with my current PC setup, so I kind of have to hope that I can plug them into whatever. You don't have to worry about it. It is audio stuff. I don't understand how any of my audio devices work. Are they 7.1? What, is that the sound, or is that not sound? Is that the size of the jack, or the type of audio? I don't know what that would mean. On the ground, a golden retriever in a flower crown. Is this heaven? Spatial audio, I don't know. I doubt it. The little tiny earphones that I've got were like £5 off Amazon. I don't really need anything like crazy. As long as it has some level of stereo to it, that's all that matters really. Is it stereo? Yes, because mono's the other one. It's only recently become a thing. Like become a problem. It's not a it's not like it's something that's been plaguing me since I bought them. Something all over the place. So I think it might just be a broken cable somewhere along the route. Especially because I dropped them on the floor. The amount of times that I've like caught my leg in them and yanked the cord and things like that, it's most certainly a cable problem. When I stand up wearing these headphones, I very frequently get my leg caught in the cable. And without realizing that it's caught, I then like just try and straighten my leg, and it just yanks the cable straight down and yanks my head with it. But yeah, I don't, because the thing is, I wanted to get, if I'm gonna get some, because of how much time I spend wearing headphones, I don't really wear them throughout the day, unless I'm streaming, but because of how much time I do generally spend in headphones, I want to get a nice pair, you know, I want to get a decent pair. But like, I don't know what to get. I don't want to spend like £100 on some headphones and they'd be shit, you know. Probably different. The average German teammate not giving a fuck about the game and just going for kills. Fuck you, I got 8 of them. I'm keeping the enemy at bay, okay? There it is. There we go. There's my downfall. White woman. There it's finally the end of me. Well, hopefully. the fucking that wait, did the bomb land there and take him out? Why have I been having so much like weird luck with bombs recently? Because there's that one with the jumbo with the last stream. I'll try and take the duck, see what happens. I've never used this, so it's completely stock. So we'll see. I've currently got Scatman John playing in my ear. There's also at least 2 planes in the sky. Wait, one didn't explode. We've got this though. He can do it. It'll be alright. Huh. I don't even know if I've ever tested this in the test flight. The Italians get a 102mm one, don't they? Use the gunner's sight for maximum immersion. What the fuck? What's going on there? Ugh, this is horrid. Stop this. How did pilots use this back in the day? Fuck off! What the fuck hit me? Oh, that did. Fuck off! I'm slow and stock. Da, 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 da. Why is it? Fucking, this is not working. I mean, he didn't do any real damage, he just did superficial damage, but sometimes superficial damage is more than enough. Wait, does this have... This doesn't have a what's it called, does it? No. Like a tail gunner. I want to see if I can at least get a shot off before I go down. Fuck off! Oops. Fuck you. Leave me alone. Go. Suck your dad. Suck your dad. There! I did it! I took out a jump out. First flight, 1 kill. That'll do. Now to take out the Ostwind and try and take out that fucking plane. Is that a P-61? Maybe. It's too far forward, that is. Where else are we looking? Behind me? Above me? To the left of me? Where did you... What the fuck? Have we got a... We got any other anti-air up? Yes, but... It doesn't seem to be doing much. Ugh. Ugh. I just want to exist in a peace and harmony and not want to off myself. Yeah, whatever. They're not gonna win, so you know, I can still claim that I'm better than them on the ground. You're clipping the duck kill. It wasn't that good. It was just a kill. I just fired at the enemy and hoped for the best. I did use a plane, you're right, but, you know, there is evidence of me using planes in the past. It's not like I've never used a plane before on stream. I have done entire... Why can I not? Oh, it's because I've zoomed on that. I've done entire streams where I've played an aircraft. I just don't like doing it. In fact, the stream that the stream before I became an affiliate, like, I don't know, the stream that I got the affiliate notification, or the invite, was a ARB stream. I didn't have fun that stream. It was a terrible, terrible stream. But you know, it was a stream nonetheless, in ARB. Made of virtual insanity. Ugh. I don't really know what I'm doing. It's not really. I think the only people left alive are in the sky, or being heavily. Oh, it could be at sea actually. How am I feeling? I could feel better. Why? Are you gonna start sending me strange Eastern European herbal remedies? Oops. I've got a light headache and I'm feeling rather tired. But you know, I'm still living. Da 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 da. There you go. Is there anything against the law about me shipping out, like sending out chunks of my my ripped up debit card? Like, this debit card is like a few years old at this point. Like, as in a few years out of date. But the other day I had it sitting on my shelf and I like ripped, I was like folding it loads and loads to rip it up. And I was just kind of wondering, like, is there anything against the law about like just sending that out? I'm gonna have like, I'm gonna every few years when my debit card expires, I'm gonna tear it up, cut it up or whatever, and like sell it as merch. So so you know, if you were dedicated enough, you could try and track down all of them and learn my bank information. Well, my old bank information. Actually, no, because it contains some of the more the consistent stuff. Where are you fucking tee-heeing at, Zyka? Ooh, tee-hee? A-woo? A-woo Destiny. I'm gonna learn Uwu speak just to annoy people. Notices your bulgy walgy. Gets hardy wardy. but I'm gonna frequent r/Uwu. There's probably a subreddit for that. I don't want to know. Oh wait, I'm playing a game, I forgot. I was too busy thinking about grown men. I was too busy thinking about grown men going ooh. I'm gonna be you know, I've got to keep people on their toes, and so reminding you that uwuas exist is something that I need to keep up, because, you know, I think it's weird. I've been playing a lot of, I know I've mentioned it loads, I've played a lot of Final Fantasy recently, and maybe like every other group that I get into in that, there is someone who fucking starts off going, oh, hello, uwu des, hi, and I'm like, shut up. Like they've got it as a macro, obviously, but they'll join the group, and instead of just saying hi or hello, hiya, like everyone else, they have to go, oh, well, hello. It's like, shut up, stop it, that's not normal. So I feel right at home. No, stop wooing, it's weird, it means nothing, it makes you look like an idiot. I don't care if you think it makes you look cute, it doesn't. Just don't you fucking sorry wee. So, no. You don't use, you fucking... Don't you sorry me. Why is my gun pointed to the sky? Reach for the sky. Declare these enemies, but the ladies begged, don't you try to kill him, please. Had loads of hidden charm. He was a brute, they just fell into his arms. A man of higher standing. It's a speech impediment. Yeah, that's fine. You got a speech impediment, be my guest, but most people don't include their speech impediment in the way they type. Rub the Russian queen, what a poison into his wine. Lover of the puppet. Ew. Konnichiwa. Arigato gozaimasu. It's a cute speech impediment. Oh, I'm just a silly little guy. I just go a woo occasionally and he just sleeps out. I can't help it, but sometimes you just gotta let yourself have a little bit of a no woo moment. Oh, oh no. Sorry. Oh no. It's like you're fucking talking to a dog. Fuck off. It's just it's just weird. I'm not one to stop people from enjoying themselves and having fun, but like why? Why can't you just speak normal to each other? Why can't you just say notices your fat cock? Why do you have to say ooh notices your bulge? Just say I like the look of your penis. Can I see it? You don't have to roleplay that you're being cute. To your life. Ooh. If I don't shut up, you're gonna come to my house and beat me up. I'm gonna break your Nico kneecaps. Nature, everybody wants to rule the world. Ugh. I almost got taken out by that guy's bomb. Desire. It's my own. You have the what? You have the two overpowered weapons. You know the I pressed the wrong button there, but it won't change anything. You know the new what's it called? Such heresy to not have separate keybinds for different guns. I don't care. Why would I? It's fucking. I play planes once in the blue moon. Most planes don't have two guns on them, and I don't. Doesn't matter. I have separate buttons for on the ground, but I have 1,000 different keybinds for the aircraft. I don't care. Aircraft have so many keybinds that I'm like, fuck it, I don't need any more. Best planes have 3 guns. What plane has 3 guns? But sorry, what was I was saying? Well, I was in 3 different guns. I was saying the Abrams premium that has ERA on it. Does it actually have ERA? Because I was reading the little thing they have about it, and apparently the ERA is just for show. Like, does it actually have working ERA on it? Decision married with a lack of vision. So there's 2 planes that I took out, like in rapid succession. That's why I love the Austin 2. If you get a good line on the target, it's great. But yeah, I can't be asked to set up different. I mean, I still have separate key bindings for different things because I can use 1, 2, 3, and so on. I just don't fucking care enough. Because I don't, like I said, I don't play planes enough. Sometimes, like, yeah, if I needed something, like if I needed a, if I didn't want to be firing a 75mm at a target, then maybe, but I'm not going to be using the duck for dogfighting, so it's not really that big of a problem. I should have been zoomed out for that. Is he still in the sky? Yeah, he is. I don't get why some guns have, like, 2 guns on it that are there's two of the same caliber guns, but they're different guns. And I don't mean like the event Bowfighter from a couple of events back, or was it an event, or was it a might have been a battle pass vehicle. I don't mean that because that was an experimental aircraft, so that's different. I mean just like straight up, just a regular aircraft that has two different types of the same caliber on it. Some of the BF-109s have three different guns: MGs, cannons, and then suspended cannons. Time with my mom. That's true. But you know, I don't use any of those vehicles because they're shit. Because I don't know how planes work. Because I don't. My brain doesn't work in 3 dimensions, and so I don't understand how to manage everything. And I end up pressing buttons that I don't mean to press. And I end up ripping my flaps off because I'm like, hold on, I need to turn straight. I need to slow down to turn. And so I pull my flaps out while I'm turning, and all they do is rip off. And I'm like, well, what's the point of having fucking flaps for turning if they're just going to fall off anyway? Bread is canonically flat-minded. Yes. My brain is like a slice of bread, completely flat and full of holes. You played some RRB, shit's incomprehensible, so you play planes in ground RB and shoot down other planes. You can take advantage of other people that don't know what they're doing. And the fact that you don't have like markers on people, so you can have a bit more on enemy planes, and so you can be a little bit more sneaky when trying to get away from people. Or sneak up on them. I heard that if you flap your flaps, you go faster like birds. I heard that if you get into a flat spin fast enough, you will just gain more altitude. But yeah, it's like, it's magic. It's nothing but magic that keeps planes in the sky and all those things that goes on in aerial combat. It's just complete magic. I hate, like, I don't understand, like, how, so like, I will play, people are like, oh, what you need to do is gain a load of altitude and then dive down on people. But then what do I do about the people on the other team that are doing the same thing that then try and attack me? You know? That goes on the assumption that you're not going to get attacked by anyone. Or like, there'll be aircraft, like when I've been playing in some of the, when using some of the high tier jets, or higher tier jets, it's like the best way to play is to go high and then go down on people, shoot launching missiles at them and then bug out. But then it's like, well, what happens when like a MiG-21 gets on my tail, because that's much faster than me and has much better missiles than me. And so it's like, I know this is going into top tier ARB, it's a little bit different, but still, the point still stands, is that people will give the advice of like, you know, gain altitude and, you know, try not to go too slow or whatever. But you could do that all you want, but it doesn't change anything. There we go. Hey Ariel, you got the Toyota? Well done. Evasive maneuvers and reversals exist. Now you're getting, that's just made up, that is. None of that's real. Now you are speed. Get a skin that makes it look like Lightning McQueen. Has anyone made that? Has anyone made a Lightning McQueen skin for the Toyota? I think that needs to be made if it doesn't exist. One thing you couldn't stand was climbing for 10 minutes, then instantly dying because someone climbed better. That's, yeah, it's how fucking boring a lot of air combat is just slowly making your way there, and then the fact that you sometimes have to play an entire 20-minute battle because someone just flies off into the distance and you can never catch up to them. And it's like your team is gonna win, or in some cases your team's gonna lose, and there's nothing you can do about it. And so that's something else, which is why that's the reason that I always say that I much prefer jets, is because at least they're fast, you know. At least I can get to the battlefield, try something and die, or you know, die or actually do something and do it relatively quickly. There's Lightning McQueen R3, you think? I never really got too on. I don't really. No, I do like the R3. I was gonna say I never really got on with it, but no, I like the R3. I've never really used it in an annoying way to annoy tankers. I've only ever used it as an anti-air. I've been taken out in my Tiger by an R3 before. That was something. Probably initial D skins for the Type 93. Yeah. I know that. No, I don't know anything actually. I just realised. I don't know if I still have. I had a custom skin for my Type 93, and when I say custom twice, is on purpose. Because it was a custom skin that Garby then took into Photoshop or whatever and added a couple like bread things to it. So he basically stole someone else's skin and said, "This is mine." No Lightning McQueen. Ah, I'm not gonna make it, and I'm also not gonna, you know, go out my way to request someone to. I just think it'd be cool. Liechtenstein does have a nice spin, though. Right, you remember when for a whole 2 weeks autocannons were fucked? The PZ-2C, oh wait, yeah, the Panzer II, and the BMP-2, most likely the fast-firing ones. I remember fucking I remember having loads of trouble with things like the sorry. I remember having trouble with autocannons in the past. I don't know. I never really know why, because like now that I've started to use, I've played a lot. I don't know if it's just that the game has changed, but over time I've begun to be like, oh, hold on, the game is not actually that. Oh wait, it's fucking the game's over. A lot of the vehicles that I used to think were overpowered are not, and I think it was just because I was bad at the game. Like I remember I used to think the Whirlwind was overpowered, like against ground targets. And I mean, it did have a pretty powerful armor piercing belt, but it was never as powerful as I remember it being. Or it never has been as powerful as I remembered it being. Da, da, da. Fuck it, whatever. I don't care. There we go. That's what I came here to do. I'm going to switch to doing the Jagd Panther now. Don't ask why I've got 3 anti-airs on this. I like my anti-airs. They nerfed the Werewolf's belts. Well, yeah, I know they did. But what I'm saying is that I played it before they nerfed the belts and after. And looking back at what they were capable of back then, it was never as bad as I thought it was. I always just assumed that because I was bad at the game, I would get taken out by a whirlwind and think, oh, the whirlwind must be overpowered. But in reality, I was just not very good at the game. I'm gonna just quickly run to the toilet. I'll be back in a moment. You know what? I'm gonna mute and that's it. I'm not gonna put it on the BRB screen. BRB. I'm back. You can all stop crying now. It's just splashing water everywhere. But I will use this mug. I need people to see that the mug exists. Left. Oh. Let's see how 6.0 treats me, if it treats me at all. My sources indicate otherwise. Wait, doesn't make any sense. Shut up. I quite like the Jagd Panther. It's not like my favorite vehicle in the German lineup, but I remember quite wanting it. It's still like it's got its problems. Wait, does it use an 88? I didn't know the Jagd Panther used an 88. It's interesting. I don't know why. I just thought it used a 75 or 76. Sorry, maybe 75. Nah, it's only whatever the fuck. Oh, I felt really dizzy. I shouldn't have rocked back and forwards just now. Sorry, side to side. Actually, I'm going to take this out instead of the high explosive. I've got dizzy. I don't know why. That's it. It's the end for me. I'm having a stroke. What are you doing, Tiger 2? Ugh. You got Sinai. Good luck. Do you think you could, you know, if ever I have like a medical emergency on stream, that is to say, if ever I have a stroke, or a heart attack or something, I want you all to post it to live stream fails. I want people to, I want to appear on the, I want the internet to know that I'm dead. I want you to submit the clip of me having a stroke to the Thunder Show. I've got a ping of 109. And it's up to 111. It's not a huge problem. But that's my official request, is that if ever I die on stream or something horrible happens, I want to make sure that people on the internet know about it. I don't care if it goes viral. I just want it to be out there. Don't fucking call artillery on me. I don't know how many videos there are out there of people on the internet dying. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, more specifically, just Twitch streamers just falling over dead, but there definitely needs to be more, and I volunteer as tribute for that. I think that was an M18 that I saw on B. Because I saw what looked to be like the face of a man, and so I'm going to assume that it was an M18, or maybe the other thing, the 90mm version. What's that in front of me? M36. It's an M30. Gone. Shut up. I couldn't think of it. I couldn't think of anything else that would fit there. Okay, shush. I wonder if that. I wonder why that M36 didn't shoot at me though. It looked like he could see me. Like he was definitely looking at me. Unless he didn't have heat rounds. Because he could have gone through me with. We can go through me. Honestly, he probably could have gone through me with the M61, but not 61, 82. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, is that him again? Yeah, there he is again. Look at him. No! How did he know I was there? Unless he was just... Well, whatever. Yeah, I'll be alright. How are you doing, Oswin 2? Doing alright? You gonna get me killed? No. You forgot how good the IS-2 is? The IS-2 is great. The IS-2 is a great vehicle. Because the gun is still, like, pretty powerful. I think yeah, the gun is powerful. The problem with the IS line of tanks is that every single one uses the same gun. They get different types of ammunition, like the IS-3 and 4, I think. Maybe the IS-6, I'm not sure. But they do get different types of ammunition. They get better ammunition, but at the end of the day, it's still the same gun. And still that horrendous reload time on it. But the IS-2 and the IS-2 1944, is it? They're still just low enough down in the tech tree that you can kind of not really have to think too hard about shooting the enemy. Like, just in general, you still have to be, like, cautious of like, the jumbo and certain other things, but for the most part... Shit. I don't know how bulletproof the glass is on that. Pretty bulletproof, it seems. I've got the Chainsaw Man intro playing in my head right now. Hi MG, how's it going? I wonder what happened to that little R3. We didn't go and cap the point. Or is there the Panther G might have been stopping him? Oh no, he just isn't. He's just not. You're good. I'm glad to hear that. And the report on myself is could be better. Not terrible, but could definitely be better. What the fuck? I fired. Why did I not get fucking anything? I fired the shot. Hi Raz. What's occurring? I want to take that out, but at the same time I don't, and so I'm going to take out the Ostwind 2, just because I'm scared of taking out the Sturm Tiger. Welcome. The Sturm Tiger scares me, because it's one of those vehicles that it just was scary. I've never managed to use the Sturm Tiger. Like, I've used it once, but they just detonated my ammo inside the chamber. I think that's fine. That isn't a complaint. I'm not going to complain about that. It's just annoying that it's a possibility. I just kind of wish that I could not have to worry about that. I actually think that I'm very much a fan of it, though. It was the last event vehicle that I grinded for, because it's you know, it's such a cool, unique vehicle. I do hope they bring it back, just for like new players. I kind of wish I would like to hope that it'd be like the mouse that they bring back occasionally, just so that new players can get it. But I mean, we'd have to wait and see about that. But I'm glad that I got it at least. But yeah, like I said, barely used it. I don't use any of my premium vehicles, regardless of what they are. I have, what is it? I have so many like premium aircraft, and it's like I've never really used any of them. I keep going dizzy. I shouldn't rock backwards and forward. I think I might have a bit of a migraine. I keep like sliding side to side and getting a headache. What's that on the floor? Oh, what is that? Oh, some paper. It's a Greg's wrapper. I had 2 Greg's sausage rolls for breakfast yesterday, and I have never felt better. Living the dream. Living the high life of eating Greg's sausage rolls just for fucking breakfast. Not even that good. I'm a co-op sausage roll purist. People claim that Greg's has the best sausage rolls, but they're not as good as co-ops. Okay. That's dead. Although I probably would say that I've only ever had, you know, this is fucking endless bread sausage roll talk, you know. I'm a sausage roll connoisseur. I would say that both of them do outrank the Marks and Spencer's sausage roll, which is a bit too rich for my liking. Like most things from Marks and Spencer's, they're too. That's where the bourgeois go. It's where the rich people go. Oh, my cat's fucking. I wonder what my cat was doing. All the rich people go to Marks and Spencer's, and so it uses like unnecessarily expensive ingredients, and it just tastes too premium. Do I mean a pastry hot dog? I mean, yeah, you could call it that. I wouldn't call it a pastry hot dog, but sure. If you want to call it a pastry hot dog, be my guest. I like the I haven't had them in years, but you can get like little tiny sausage rolls that are like this big, and like they're frozen. You just throw like 20 of them in the oven. They're meant for like party snack food, but I haven't had them in years, and I used to love them. You just eat loads of them and then throw up later because you've eaten too many. See, that was a valued member of the team there. Look at that. I was gonna have a cat cam today. She hasn't. She's stayed on my bed this whole time. She's probably gonna leave in a minute. But I was gonna have a camera. I was gonna have just above me a cat cam so you could see what my cat gets up to. But I ran out of tripods. I used to have the tripod. I don't know which tripod one. I've got all three of them used. No, you're not fucking. There's no cat cum. What the fuck? There's fucking. No, you're not allowed to. There's no. I'm not Shane Dawson. What do you mean? What do you mean in Denmark you can buy buckets of cum for like a 20? What? I mean, you can buy horse semen. If you really want to like get a horse, if you want to start breeding horses, you can buy horse semen. Same with like bulls and cows. You could probably buy it for a lot of animals, really. Technically, you can buy human semen because you could like do like IVF. 20 quid for miscellaneous cum of men. That sounds like a fantasy RPG item. Miscellaneous cum of men. You must go down to the local market and buy me 7 buckets of cam of men. Cam. Cam. What? Ugh. I think I wonder how quick. I wonder how quick I can make someone like leave my channel by saying like by bringing up cum. Hi Hamgubber. Oh, that fucking Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I wonder what you're on about. When you said this Starbucks poop potion. But yeah, they mixed coffee and olive oil and made people shit themselves. That's why you don't go to Starbucks. I don't know if I asked how you're doing, Hamgubber, but how are you doing? How's it going? What's occurring? What you gotta tell me? Da 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 Do you want to watch Thomas the Tank Engine with me? Dud. Driver transmission. I used to love Thomas the Tank Engine as a small child. I think I did. You don't have to hide. I can't fight back. Fuck Starbucks 99% creamer, 1% milk. There's not even any coffee in it. I've never been. I think I said I've never been to Starbucks. I wouldn't even know what to ask for if you went into a Starbucks. Da, 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 da. To be fair, I don't know how to go to anywhere and ask for coffee. You like coffee taste, but not the caffeine. You're like 1 in 1,000. Most people are like, oh yeah, I drink coffee only for the caffeine. They're like a Californian white girl. Oh my god, you better not talk to me until I've had my coffee in the morning. I'm a right bitch until I've had my coffee in the morning. Oh, you would not like me before I've had my coffee. You wouldn't like me before I've had my coffee. I am just the worst before I've had coffee in the morning. I have to have my Starbucks coffee in the morning, or else I'm just unapproachable. Sorry. I bring great shame upon the Endless Bread name. There he is. There's a cheeky little fella. You had to put 1% coffee. Oh yeah. You don't like how the drink tastes, but you like coffee tasting other things. Yeah, I think that's probably the same with a lot of people. Like the fact that most things that claim to taste like don't taste like what they're meant to. You know, it's like when people claim that something like is strawberry flavored or banana flavored. It doesn't taste anything like strawberries or bananas. Fucking artillery, you're absolutely useless. Whatever. Maybe people here brew shit coffee. Maybe. I've always used, I've always just used, like, those, coffee, like, instant coffee. I've only ever used instant coffee until, recently when my dad got a, like a coffee machine. My dad would do, like, had, like, a little, like, cafetiere or whatever it is, one of those, like, French presses that he'd do his, like, fancy special coffee in because he thought it was better than everyone else. There we go. But nah, it's only recently when we got like a little coffee machine, like a capsule coffee machine though, so it's still nothing incredible. Tiger, you fucking... That's alright. He's doing his best. He didn't cause any problems. Tiger, just wait. Reminded you of absolutely useless trivia. In the banana essence you get in candies actually tastes like real banana. The type of banana is just extinct. Is that true? I don't think that counts as being true then. If it's extinct, then that means it doesn't exist anymore. Therefore, that it's not doesn't taste like real banana because that's not real anymore. Is that I'm ignoring that tiger. I don't care. That tiger bashed into me and then fucking annoyed me, so I'm just gonna annoy him. By that logic, dinosaurs aren't real. Yeah, they're not. Have you ever seen one? No. I've never seen a dinosaur. So, you know, show me a dinosaur and I'll show you a liar, is what I'm saying. You saw one in Jurassic Park? Oh shit, never mind then. You might be onto something there. If there is video evidence of it, then actually that's true. I never really considered that maybe we'd have video evidence of it. I was just hoping that there'd be, you know, pictures. You can't dispute video evidence. Photographic evidence you can say that's photoshopped. There's not real evidence. Video evidence though uneditable. Can't do anything. You can't fake video evidence. I don't know if there's someone. I can hear someone behind. Go on. Shit. What did he go through? Oh, there. Andy's Dinosaur Adventures was banging. What the fuck is that? Is that more pro dinosaur propaganda? You know, one day I want to do a stream where I just sit and watch Chills videos for like 3 hours. That's like 3 Chills videos. I'm not going to say it won't be a good stream, but it'd be something that I would want to do. Do you think Chills would like pursue legal action against me if I just spent 3 hours on stream watching his videos? I'd probably get bored actually. There's a lot of things like I love Chills videos, but I like the videos that are there's a certain type of video that are the fun ones in Chills videos. But then there are some of them which is just fucking shit. The ones that are very clearly like staged. The ones where people are like trying their hardest to make it look real. Like it's just like a not found footage, but that kind of idea. The ones where it's like, you know, YouTube paranormal investigators go into an old person's house and just like poking around with all their stuff and just being like, oh, it's scary, and then like it'll cut and be like the door slammed shut or whatever. But it always happens off screen, of course, because, you know, it would require effort for them to make it appear on screen. They're boring. I like the ones where it's like a little bit more, you know, there's a little bit more validity to it. Still, like, obviously fake, but valid nonetheless. There's probably still dinosaurs live in Australia. Probably. I mean, crocodiles and chickens are dinosaurs. So, and sharks. Sharks are a dinosaur. That type of that like horseshoe crab. The horseshoe crab, that's a dinosaur. Dinosaur in age, not in actuality. I'm bending the rules of what makes a dinosaur. How's my Alzheimer's doing? I think it's getting better actually. I've not noticed any significant drop in mental functionality recently. That's the fever dream of this stream. I ask you, you're gonna ask me about my opinion on ASMR RP. I think it's weird. Like what the sort of thing that's like, oh, you're a good the YouTube stuff that's like, oh, you're a good boy. Emo kawaii emo GF cradles you as you fall asleep. I think it's weird. It creeps me out. Like it actually makes me uncomfortable. I hate it. Oh no. That's too high. Worth a try. No! Don't you turn around. How could you bring up ASMR RP and not want to talk about and not be considering, you know, the RP the you know, large caring mother figure congratulates you for a job well done at the mine. You know. No, it's not gonna make it. Things like Mr. White teaches you how to cook meth. They make me, even those make me uncomfortable. I don't think it's weird. It's like I don't like ASMR. I do not like. I do not get the appeal of it. To keep me moving, keep me grooving with some energy. It's just thing. What are you doing? Stop that. Talk about it. I'm surprised that I've managed to sit here as long as I have. Ugh. No, actually, no, don't do that. Take this. I don't get the appeal of it. Like, even like the like legit ASMR things that people do, and I'm like the sort of thing that's like, you know, to help you sleep to. It's like I don't get it. It just weirds me out. It's cringy. I hate. You know what I do despise, and I say this in the most legitimate kind of way. I despise those like fucking, you know, fucking I'm too sexy e-boys on TikTok that make you know, your sexy boyfriend feed you soup while you're sick. And like they come up to like they come up to the microphone and start like kissing it, and it's like, why are you whispering? Like what's so, why do they keep it's all because ASMR only works if you're whispering. It doesn't make any sense because it's situations where it's like, why are you whispering like this? So you wouldn't be whispering, you'd just be talking like a normal human being. I don't like it. I don't want them to continue happening. I don't like much about what goes on TikTok, but at least people that are just making fun memes are having fun with it. The people that make ASMR things, or, you know, use TikTok for predator purposes, it's like, fucking just stop. I think TikTok's going to be the next like I mean, it already is, but it's going to be like the next like internet superpower. Oops. Time that's right for me. With some energy. You always get spooked when ASMR videos invade your personal space. Well, because it's like, I don't want these people in my ears, you know? Just talk to me like a normal human being. Excuse me. Ugh. I can almost do ASMR with my microphone, but it's not stereo, so you can't. It didn't work. The algorithm only gives you stuff you like or repeatedly watch. I don't use TikTok. I'm not seeing these things personally. You can't catch me. You can't catch me talking, like, you know, being annoyed that things exist, only to then go, ha, oh, you only see that because you're searching for it. I don't like TikTok. I don't use it. I have a TikTok account for Endless Bread, but I don't understand how TikTok works. Not to mention that, like, views on it mean nothing. You can get 10,000 views on a TikTok, and that means piss all. You got brutally murdered in your Toyota. People, there is no chill. There is no chill for the Toyota. It's like completely harmless to tanks. Yeah, you can spot them, but it's 100% harmless to tanks. Yet people will do anything to make sure that you do not survive. It's like, at least with the R3, it's like you can actually take them out. With the Toyota, it's like, nah, I can't hurt you. I can't even hurt aircraft, let alone you. I can't take out what I'm designed to take out. Funk it down. Won't you take me to? You can't get a Type 93 if you see one. No, have you fucking invaded my personal space? Miku is best girl. Ugh. Hatsune Miku is such a shit anime character. I know she's a Vocaloid. Sorry, I'm not referring to her as a she. She's not a she, it's an it. It's not even a real character. It's a fucking, it's a made up character. Top of the leaderboard. Ah. Stream sniping is a crime. In the future it will be. In the future, stream sniping will be considered a crime. Get down. You always give them headbands. I nudge them around. Oh, won't you take me? Don't take me. There we go. Don't bump bump. Take me. Won't you take me? You ain't gonna do shit. Aren't you on my team? Wanna go? Oh, I think I've taken out the fucking Ratel 90. Deserved it though. The Ratel 90 deserves to get taken out. It's a horrid vehicle. Dum dum bum 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 bum. Just gonna like sit myself here. I think there is someone else shooting at me with something that might be able to take me out. We'll see. I get points for taking damage, so it's fine. I can't fight you, so don't worry. Don't you worry, my gun's broken, sir. You brought the Slovakian gun car. Why'd you fucking... Why you shoot my gun? I would have shot you by now if I could. What? Goes nice into my... Oops, it's all IS-2. Oh wait, I know what you mean. The new anti-air. I've got a an oops all IS-2 line. The IS-2 1944, and then that IS-2 that was like a very like a small event, like a micro event where they added another IS-2. Which I don't know why I grinded for that, but I really wanted another IS-2 because fuck, I love the IS-2. You just end up with just a line of yeah, a lineup that is just far too many IS2s. The thing is, I love the IS2, but then when I had a lineup of only IS2, I began to not like the IS2 as much. I began to realize why it's, you know, why I like things like the T-34-85. I was like, hold on. sometimes you kind of don't just want to be, you know, using only vehicles that take 4 minutes to reload. Is he gonna be able to go through me? I don't. Oh, fuck you. Whatever. If I die, I die. My cat just jumped off my bed. She wants to leave. Well, she's going to want to leave in a second. Who's here? Coming after a break, a League of Legends player discovers that people play video games for fun. Yeah, it makes people start paying for in-game ammo. You make the idea of paying for in-game ammo something that has never happened before. Fuck it, that's what World of Tanks does. I'm gonna just sacrifice my place in the game and just. Well, I haven't got a place in the game. I haven't done anything. So I'm gonna let my cat out. All right, Tiffin. Ugh. Oh, there's a tank. There was a tank right there. I think I'm gonna become a League of Legends channel. I'm gonna switch to playing League of Legends. I've never played League of Legends in my life, but you know, I think I can make a good go of it. I think I could become the next biggest League of Legends streamer. What is this? What what was that? Da, 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 da. Ugh. Yeah. You leave my sweaty palms alone. Knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous. And he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking. How? I don't know anymore. Way back in the day, where Tanks Premium was real money only. I thought it still was. Ooh woo, mommy spaghetti. Big goth mommy GF whispers to you about how proud she is of your 25 kill streak in World of Warcraft. That doesn't make any sense. You wouldn't get a kill. You wouldn't have a 12 kill streak in World of Warcraft. I don't know where World of Warcraft came into my brain. I should have said Modern Warfare 2. Ooh. Spanish large-chested mommy makes you spaghetti for dinner ASMR. You're having fun though. Can you guys do something about this? Yeah, like that. Preferably. You can buy premium ammo in game. It's just prohibitively expensive. I see. So you'd end up using real. You'd end up just effectively using real money for it anyway. I don't think anyone would play that game, sorry. I don't think a single human being would play the game where you have to use real money to pay for it, to deal with that ammo. I won't play Escape from Tarkov because I have to use in-game money to afford ammunition. I don't like that in Tarkov I have to pay for ammo and things like that. Let alone, a game where I have to use real money. Then again, I also just don't like Tarkov for a plethora of reasons. I don't really get the hype around Tarkov. Oh, I forgot you were in the game. Sorry. Oh, I know plethora. It means a lot to me. Oh, I killed you. Oh, you're on the other team. I didn't actually ever question that. I didn't when you said top of the leaderboard, I didn't ask which one. Hi, it's me, Brad. You got the object 279 didn't kill you. He felt pity on you. You know what? I should say they felt pity. Brad is a roadman. I don't know what a roadman is. You're old man. Big Shack. Is Big Shack a roadman? I don't understand. I assume that it's a London thing. It's like the kids that go around wearing like ski masks and things because they think it makes them hard. When in reality they're like top of the class good boy students that are scared of getting in trouble. Oh, it's this map again. Why? No, do that. Yeah. Fucking M25. It's fine. You fucking road man. I'll kick your head in. I don't even know like any like the slang terms that a lot of them use is like so beyond me. I realise just how like borderline middle class I am with how much slang I don't know. The Jagdpanther and German Bulldog were what carried you through late war Germany. I quite like the Bulldog. I don't really know what I liked the most while I was doing late war Germany. Well, I didn't have the Jagdpanther until recently. Like I was already I was like past Leopard at the point that I got the Jagdpanther because I didn't have any reason to go down that that line of the tech tree. The only reason that I went down this line of the tech tree was to get the Jagdtiger, and so I don't really have much intention of using that. I just kind of wanted it because it's the Jagdtiger. That was a horrible shot by me. Hey look, there's that M51 again. But because there was nothing at the bottom of that line of there's nothing at the end of that line of the tech tree. I had no intention of going down it because I didn't want the DF-105. I didn't want any of the Argentinian tank destroyers or light tanks or whatever they are. So I just kind of ignored it Hey look, that's the concept 3. Wait, why am I seeing the concept 3? That's like a 2 point. It's not 2. Hey look, there's that fucking fella again from earlier. You should have gone for the head. The Weasel is your dream vehicle. You always progress trees equal. It makes your monster. I do as well, like to an extent. But if I get to a point where I don't want those vehicles, then I'm not gonna go for them. You know. Like I went down the German tech tree, like equally until I got to a point where I had everything that I wanted. And then I'm like, well, I'm not going to use anything past this point, so why would I spend time grinding for it? And it's also like yeah, when it comes when I'm like getting vehicles, or when I'm looking at what vehicles I'd be using in the end game as well. I know that does to an extent. I am kind of looking a little bit too far ahead for that, but still. I have the what's it called, Weasel? The anti-air Weasel. Well, no, I have both. I have the only one I don't have is the anti-tank Weasel. I haven't used the what's that? It's that up there. I haven't used the IS-2, what are you doing? IS-2, look up there. Look at the enemy. I haven't used the I haven't used the machine gun Weasel, and I have barely used the other Weasel, the what's it called Weasel? The missile Weasel, anti-missile Weasel, stingers. Because it uses stingers, and stingers are possibly one of the worst anti-air weapons in the game. I would much prefer an M16, the tank, the anti-air vehicle, not the gun, over the Weasel. Ocelot, sorry, not Weasel. Oh. Oops. It's also like some vehicles I just want, and so I'll go down that line. So it's like even if like the vehicles aren't too good, you know, I still want it. Like, you know, I went down the I got the what's it called? So I on the Japanese line I've used the M60 ATM, which is the Type 60 ATM, not the M60. The Type 60 ATM is just a revolting vehicle, but there was things past that I wanted, you know. I don't know if I needed to go through the machine gun port, but I didn't want to risk it. Hi, Ark, or Jupiter. I don't know which would be the better one, but I'll say whatever I see first, I imagine. Oh, don't worry. I wasn't asking for permission. I was just making it up. I was gonna say I don't respect my viewers enough to do that. That's mean. I'm just gonna say, I could just call you Live. I could just say, fuck it, your name's Live now. Mean but true. No, I'm too small. I have to like you all. When I get to, like, you know, maybe like maybe like 50 average viewers, that's when I will start, you know, not caring about you. And I'll just start saying whatever I feel like I should call you. Wait, where did my ammo go? Unless my barrel was already... No, it wasn't gone. It's in ghost shell. Never mind. Arc Jupiter... Arc Jupiter Live becomes Arc Jupiter Kill. He's a killer. Queen... So I don't know anymore of that song. Arc Jupiter Dead. I should probably repair my tank, shouldn't I? That'd be a wise choice. Oh, hi, Zaka. You know, you know how much I almost like you. I like you just enough to the point where it doesn't become a parasocial relationship. You know what I mean? I just, you know.
It was a mistake to come here.
Welcome to the breadbasket battlefield.com.
Well, welcome. Thank you for following. Battlefield Bad Company is the best Battlefield game ever made. Well, the second... I never played the first one. But the second one's pretty good. Game's been good today? No. Well... I don't look at the fact that I have 9 kills. They've been, like... They've been hit or miss. Some of them have been fine. It's been War Thunder. My games have been War Thunder. Oh no. How's it going, Battlefield Bad Comp? Bad Company! Fucky sucky. You know, buy my mug. Sorry, that wasn't aimed at you, Battlefield. That was just me saying it out loud. It sounded like I was forcing my shit on you. I have, I'm what most people would refer to as an idiot. We're seeing the 1% game, yes. I'm just filling my cup up with water. I've been doing fine, thank you, Battlefield. I'm glad to hear that you're doing alright. Although, as I was saying, about as glad as... Ding dong. About as glad as a parasocial man can. Hold on, I need to hold it like this. But no, I fucking... Battlefield Bad Company 2 was, like... I used to love it. Like, Battlefield Bad Company 2 was my first Battlefield game. And it was the first time that I experienced a game where I can like destroy the environment, aside from Red Faction Guerrilla, but I mean in a multiplayer environment, because it was like had tanks, it had helicopters, all these manner of things. I remember almost role playing with my friends while playing it. I would have been pretty young at the time, but I role playing with my friends, being like, oh, I need an extraction, I need a pickup on that map that was like a dried up seabed or something, and in the like it had a raised mound in the middle that would have been an island if it was a seabed, and it had like one of the capture points on it, and being like, oh, I need a pickup, come help me, and then he came like barreling in a Black Hawk and picked me up. Or like I always used to like. This was back when I had an imagination. I'd like run up to like a door and like throw C4 on the door to open it up and things. Bad Company 2 is great. I think it holds up in some ways, but then in other ways it doesn't hold up, because like you can't run diagonally on PC. On the PC version, if you hold W and D, you just go forward or left, depending on or right, but you know what I mean. But it's definitely, I used to love it. Don't seem what's make me. Can't imagine German teams at rank 3 to 5 are any better than last time you tried to play there. To say awful, they they sometimes get the job done. It's just hit or miss. I think I say it a lot when it comes to a lot of the negative parts of games, like of some of these games. I think it gets to confirmation bias somehow. Like, you get to a point where you're like, oh, German teams are horrible, and so when you get a German team and do terrible, you're like, fucking German teams. Although I will still complain. Somehow they made Battlefield 5 worse than Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 and 5 were fucking boring. They weren't... I liked the idea of Battlefield 1, but I just never really got on with it. And Battlefield 5 was cool. Once again, it was another cool idea because it was World War II, and this was after a spate of future shooters that no one asked for. So it was all right. I didn't put that much time into it. My most played one was Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 was fucking goated. I love Battlefield 4. I haven't played it in ages, and it probably still does. It probably stands up still to this day. But Battlefield 3 was great. Battlefield 3 was a great follow-up to Bad Company 2, and then Battlefield 4 was like the perfect spiritual sequel to Battlefield 3. I say spiritual because I don't think it was a direct sequel in traditional terms. Like, it wasn't a continuation of the story. Battlefield 4 was fucking just on point. It's often it's true. It's back on German teams being horrible. Hit or miss, but the misses baffle me at how people get this far into the game with the excuse me, I do beg your pardon. With the peripheral awareness, object permanence, and patience of a toddler. Toddlers have object permanence. Don't get me wrong, like, I see it. I see that a lot of German players do end up being like Germany players, not German players. I've got nothing against Germans. There are often times where it's like, how do you not? What are you doing? But I make that mistake myself a fair bit. Like I often forget to keep an eye on my surroundings, or someone will die next to me, and I could have helped them, and I don't. And I see it on other teams as well. Don't get me wrong. I think that Germany as a nation does just attract newer players, simply because the average person would know more about German tanks, and when people think about World War II tanks, you think about Germany and the tanks that they produced. So it's like, I get it. Actually, da 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 da. Da 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 da. Danke. I'm just gonna keep spinning, just so I'm pointing my front in a bad direction, or at least I hope I am. There we go. The biggest takeaway you got from playing so much Germany when you started is that you know the location of every ammo rack from when you play other countries. Oh, look at this friendly little Panzer 470. Aw, he's adorable. Look at him. The Panzer 470 is tiny compared to the Jagdpanther. I never really realised how big the Jagdpanther was. Da, da. Listen, I just don't want you to call me shit, okay? I'm defending the average German player just because I don't want you to call me shit because I play Germany occasionally. You're no longer trying to stream snipe me. Okay. STRV 74. Something like there. There you go. Merry Christmas. You became delusioned with the Tiger 1 after discovering how good every Panther except the D variant is if you have 5 brain cells. I became disillusioned with the Tiger when I I saw the Tiger and really wanted it, and I beelined for it. The first vehicle in whatever rank that is, whatever rank the Tiger's in, that I got was the Tiger, but I barely researched anything else in the tier before it. Like I did just straight up beeline for the Tiger because I was like, the Tiger is the best tank of World War II. It must be. I need that. I want it. And then I got it, and it was awful because I was terrible at the game. You're curious what's the vehicle I have the most ground kills in? Probably the T-72 terms, honestly. Okay, this STRV is fucking is freaking me out. I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off. Or as I would say, rip the plaster off. Dancing. Dancing is what you do. Dancing is what I think of you. Dancing what makes me whole. Dancing is gonna make me swole. Hi. Shit. At least we both fucked up. Come on, you should come after me. What are you doing? Come after me. Don't be afraid. I'm harmless. I lied. I lied as easily as I breathe. You still go back to the H1 sometimes though, and I would favour it just based on personal preference. The Tiger, don't like, wouldn't you know how to use the Tiger and the Tiger E? The Tiger H1 and the Tiger E. They're great vehicles. The Tiger E is a very good vehicle, especially because it removes, or at least lessens, the cupola weak spot. Like, it's very, very good. You just have to, I think it's just when you first get into War Thunder, you don't take into account sort of, you don't know how to play the game, so if that makes sense. You don't know about angling your tank, you don't know about weak spots, you don't know that you think that because you're in a heavy tank, you're meant to just drive headfirst towards the enemy and that nothing's going to be able to go through the front of you. When in reality, the front of the Tiger 1 is incredibly easy to go through with most tanks at and above its battle rating. Your only ace crew is the Panzer IV. I don't have ace crews for anything. I have. I'm pretty close to getting an aced crew in the BT7, I think, or the BT5. Because like if I'm playing, like if I decide that I want to play an old an old starter nation or whatever, starter vehicles, I will get I will do that get a special crew for it, just because it's cheap. But I don't do it for higher vehicles. I should have done it. I really should have got a the expert crew for the T-72 terms and the Challenger BS. Just because of how much I've used it, but I haven't. I chose not to. Heavy balancing is kind of weird. If a heavy has reliable armor, it goes up in BR until it doesn't. Yeah. Even if that does mean that you end up with, you know, the something like the Jumbo being unable to go through most tanks at its battle rating because its gun is awful. The first Jumbo, second Jumbo's fine. Come on, Panther, take the shot. The aerial, the SV 2012-48. Is that that or like semi-automatic tank destroyer that got removed from the game? Or got removed? At least it got removed from purchase. Yeah. You don't think the 76 is reliable on 6? I mean, it's better though. I don't think it's. I'd rather have that than, you know, not that. But yeah, I mean, I haven't used it in ages. I don't really have much intention of using it. I just spilt water down myself. Tanks, you have the 105 Tiger is your most. I wish I was around for the 105 Tiger. I mean, technically I was, but I mean, I wish I was actually playing the game for the 105 Tiger. I'm not saying whether or not it's good or not. I just want it. Which I'm not gonna go into a tirade about how much I don't like War Thunder. But that's something I don't like. I've been very vocal about how that's something I don't like about War Thunder is that they add vehicles and then just remove them. Like, I know the 105 Tiger, that one makes sense. That's fine. It's not a real tank, so they removed it from the game. So I'm not complaining in that regard. Just that, you know, some vehicles, it's like it'd be nice to have, but I don't want to have to spend, you know, $300 to get it off the store. Yours is the M18 Black Cat with a 400 kill gap between first and second. I more want the like the Object 279 and some like the Soviet things. I wish I could have gotten that. I don't really get how it helps the player base or helps the game in any way to have vehicles that are like time limited like that. It probably makes the game slightly more popular for a couple of days, but well, for a couple of weeks. But it's only really it's only going to invite existing players back. It's not gonna bring new players in. You have the 279. Yeah, fucking everyone has the 279 but me. Oh, it would definitely now that they have the marketplace system and everything. It's too late. They can't go back on it now. It's too late now. It's too ingrained with the game. Oops. The 105 Tiger is actually busted compared to the real King Tiger for its intended purpose. 105 will absolutely smash the 88 in a sniping contest for one reason. It's not pen, it gets a rangefinder. Hi there. How's it going, sir? Dun, dun. Fucking, you don't have to all prove my point that not everyone has the 279. Let me sulk. Let me be annoyed that I don't have the 279. Shut up. The coolest thing you have is the PT-7657. Too bad you didn't have the lineup for it until you got moved to 7.7. I mean, it's still very good. Like, it's even at its battle rating, it's still a very good vehicle. It's just not as overpowered as it was. Oh, I wish I could have gotten the IS-7. You'd rather the IS-7 does look cool. It's just a stupid vehicle. It just looks stupid. Why am I on fire? Point the gun down, you idiot. You want to experience it before it was, oh yeah. I've got the 76. 57, but yeah, I also haven't. I don't think I experienced it when it was at its most broken. Ugh. At least you can kind of play the IS-7 in the T10, but it's not the same, you know. Ugh. Never mind. It tells you it's still at rank 4, the 8.0, so this is the 76. Yeah. It is annoying when that happens. It's like, just fucking move it up. It's not hard. Or you have to, you're not even changing the balance. Just put it up. It's not something you have to think about. Just change a figure in a in a spreadsheet. I've barely used the PT-7657. I remember going out of my way to get that one. Actually, that was a vehicle that I wanted to get. So I went out of my way to get it, and yeah, I've barely used it. And it was not. It was nowhere near balanced when it was first added. It was horrible. A fully automatic 57mm APHE stabilized fucking light tank that could get all the way across the map from the very beginning of the battle. It was horrible. And also had thermals, if I'm not mistaken. It's I assume it still does. I mean, did it, you know, it was horrible. And laser, yeah. It's always it's always a problem with adding autocannon vehicles. Autocannons just always feel broken. I don't know why, because it's not like, it's still like, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, autocannons always feel like far too powerful. Even though a regular gun can still take you out in one shot, it's just incredibly frustrating to get taken out by an autocannon somehow. I have no idea why they're putting the J26 David at rank 3, since the Tetri version is rank 4. Well, it's to stop you from having fun, obviously. It's to stop you from being useful. Should we find out what my what my highest killed vehicle is? I'm pretty certain it is probably the T-72 terms. I have forgotten how to check. Filters, just fucking everything, and tanks. Oh no, never mind. It's the CV901, I think. Wait, it's deaths. No, it ain't. It's T-72 terms. It's not actually that it's not that dissimilar to the gap between most of my vehicles isn't that extreme. Ah. I just pulled a muscle or something in my my arm. It's lack of infantry fast vehicles can go wherever they want. Yeah. But you know, they're not going to add infantry, and if they do, I will stop playing. Fast stabilized floats, LFR, connectors and AA, light tank scouting buff, strangely survivable. The PT-57 sounds awfully familiar to a more recent edition. Does the PT-57, does it have access? I don't think it has IRST, does it? That'd be insane. Tank's far too old for that. It's not that good as an anti-air. Like, you can use it as one, but it's not one, is it? Actually, it's probably against slow-moving targets, it wouldn't be bad, but I don't know if thermals, you're right. But yeah, I don't think I've used it too much. It's good for swatting helis. Let me see how many times I've used it, because I doubt I've used it enough. Yeah, I haven't even used up all the free repairs for it yet. Freaking KV-1E, my baby. The 2S38 is shit. You're an idiot. That's just, I'm just putting that out there. You're just awful at the game. I haven't fully understood why the BMP2 is considered really good. 2M. That's not something that I've used too much. Well, like I've used it enough to get to this point, to get to unlock everything that matters. What do you mean it doesn't pen? You're not meant to be shooting at the front of the tank. Oh, look, rewards not collected. Oh yeah, Bonza. Got myself some war bonds. Time to spend those. Fucking yeah. Wait, hold on. No. How many backups do I have? One of these. That'll do. I will say the 2S this only feels unrealistically survivable to me when I'm playing against it. When I'm in it, it definitely does not feel survivable at all. Because it's like if you hit here, the whole thing's going up. If you hit here, you're dead. You know, if you hit here, whole thing's going up. But it definitely is fucking annoying. But fun. I fucking love it. I don't care what people say. I don't care if people say it's overpowered. I'm using it anyway. I don't care how overpowered it is. I'm using it. Let's find those. Let's do this. Fuck it. You know it's Russian tanks that can survive a direct ammo hit. It never does for me though. When I'm in it, it fucking pops like a 14-year-old's face. It's fucking. When I'm using it, it's awful. When I'm against it though, it's fucking. It's like playing against Jesus Christ himself. Did you make it in, Zaka? The 2S38 apparently only started getting spawning in the army yesterday. One thing I have noticed though, about this is that I do find myself running out of ammo in the feed line. I find myself running out of ammo in there fairly easily. I just like using this as an anti-air. That's my preferred way of using this is more just an anti-air, just because taking out like aircraft in endgame is just fun. Look at that. It's a rocket, that is. Just in case you didn't know what it was. Are you in my game? Oh, I've gone too far. Well, nowhere to go but further. Dun, 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 dun. I've never been over here. I don't actually know where I'm meant to be hiding because I've never been here before. I always just go anywhere else. I kind of follow that elevated train line. Same map and game mode, but different game. Ah, okay. You can only reliably kill you can only reliably kill what I was just killed in if you have high explosive in it. That weirdly, but that wasn't a high explosive round that took me out though. So you're lying. Can I take out another one? Oh, I can. Sometimes it feels good to be a pay-to-player, or a pay-to-winner. I thought I saw a plane in the sky. I think I understand like why it's annoying, especially if you don't want to pay to play the game more. If you want to play the game, if you want to pay to play the game more, it does fucking it does make the game feel better, but it also does fucking make it feel bad for other people. Or you understand why it feels bad for other people. How much long left of the stream? I don't know. Probably not a huge amount of time left. I don't know, hi Sporty. I don't know how much longer I can take. What's here? Get my daily vitamins? No. You can't make me. I don't have vitamins. They don't call me endless vitamin deficiency for nothing. Vitamin. I am getting my daily vitamins. I get vitamin C for vitamin coffee. And that's all I need to survive. That'll do. There we go. White bread isn't very nutritious. Well, you know. I don't eat white bread. Oh, I have to admit, I don't eat much bread. I don't eat very much bread throughout the week. I used to eat quite a bit, but I'm a fraud. I'm a sham. Sometimes, some weeks I will go through like a phase of bread consumption. But then some weeks I'll go through, I'll like not eat any. And it's just fucking... I just feel like I have to make an apology video, you know? Because it's shameful. It's not right of me. Hi, Beans. How's it going? I'm not going to shoot at a plane going supersonic. As satisfying as it is to swat a plane out of the sky that's flying faster than the speed of sound, I'm not gonna try. You're what you eat, and if you don't eat bread, what am I? Nothing. I don't eat anything. I don't eat enough. Therefore, I am just fizzling away into nothing. Alright, enemies. Where are you? I'm not willing to move. Does this guy know I'm here? Ugh. There we go. It's going good. How am I? I want to put a hamster in a sock and beat it against the desk. That's how I'm feeling. He didn't bluff. He was just better than me. I'm Mendes Bread. I don't fall for bluffs. Da 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 da. It's just fucking. Da 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 da. You may join me for one battle, and no more. Any more than that, and I have to call the police. You didn't expect that type of meow, but you take it. Have you not heard that before? I feel like you've been here before. Anyway, there we go. You could be as rude as you want. Yeah. How many do I have? I don't have any backups on the T-72. You know how they have guided rockets now? You can have the, like the Hydras, the guided Hydras. What's the difference between a guided rocket and a missile? Surely a guided rocket is just a missile. It doesn't... Like what? What's the point? The Gydra. You have the Goonie as well. And if they don't, I don't know if they've got guided Zunies, but fuck, we're gonna have the Goonie anyway. A self-aware rocket. What is a missile if not a self-aware rocket? I gave this missile sentience, and now it won't leave the tube. I think we should start investing in giving things sentience. Missile is air-to-air, and the gyro rocket is air-to-ground, and most likely aimed manually by the pilot or gunner. Yeah, but then what about a ground-to-ground missile? Surely that would be a guided rocket, then. We don't call them that. I feel like they just make up these definitions as they go along. It's just like whoever names it first just gets to choose. Like, is it a missile or a rocket? Well, the person who made this referred to it as a rocket, so. I think people just the fucking weapon designers are just making it up. There's nothing fucking. There's nothing. No, nothing. Shut up. Zip it. I need to have I want a... Do you fucking mind? I don't know what I just scouted. I have no idea. In France they call it baguette. That's what they refer. I'm called endless baguette in France. Baguette. Oh ha ha. Oh ha. Ow. Please fix my posture. Alright. Hi. Is this, is this right? Am I better now? This feels right. Yeah. There you go. Oh, that sucks in far too much air doing things like that. Fuck me for caring. I'm endless bread. I don't. My posture can't be wrong. I've got an entire life of reconstructive surgery. I'm fine. I have like my arms are underneath my leg. don't worry, I'm not gonna sit like this for the entire rest of the stream. I will switch. I might. Why won't that die? In what universe has that got such good armor on the front of it? One more time. Did I know that it's actually an AA? Yeah, I did. In fact, my preferred usage of this is anti-air. I much prefer using this as an anti-air over not. I like that because that when I sit down to stream, it allows me to just slowly devolve into a worse and worse posture over the course of the stream. When I stand up to stream, I kind of force myself to, you know, at least be a semi-acceptable posture. You used to sit like this when you was younger and bored, and it feels comfy until you get up and suddenly every part of your spine and tailbone hurt. I can already feel it starting to hurt. Fuck off. When you get that feeling... Actually, you know what? There we go. At least the drone didn't get any kills. I'm not trying to prove how superior I am. Oh, the ammunition doesn't explode. Fuck off. Y'all are just coping. Oh wait, IRL, you were talking about the 2S being anti-air. That is somewhat interesting. Red streams are just you showing just me showing off me turning more and more into a vegetable. Yes. It's just you're watching me just sort of just become a worse and worse human being. That's what you're all here for, aren't you? I'm this your generation's Christian. Off topic, you're frustrated. Unity refuses to store open repos on your E drive, and you're moving 30 GB of junk to your C drive. That sounds that I assume that's frustrating, given you said that you're frustrated. I know nothing. I don't know anything about Unity work. I'm slowly turning into a loaf. Watch this bread vegetizes right in front of our eyes. It's the end for me. It's all over. I'm going to turn into a cucumber. Vegetation stream. I'm gonna do a stream where I'm just in a coma. If ever I get into an accident and I end up in a coma, I want a permanent live stream of my hospital room. I want people to see every day of me in a coma. Are we winning? No. Well, I mean, possibly, but I'm gonna say no. There you go. Use that to your advantage. $1 million channel points reward switches off live support. Almost 4 hours to move your junk folder from one drive to another. If this PC had hands, it would be strangling you. Freaking... I actually need to sort out some of my files on my computer. I've got a few 100 gigabytes worth of past streams that I need to transfer to a new hard drive that I bought specifically for that, and I just haven't. Ah. I bought I think it's either a 1 or a 2 terabyte hard drive, not SSD, just HDD. I think, I don't know what it was, but I bought that just to store all of my old streams on, and yeah, I have not done that yet. Right here. But that also means that I have to go through and also sort out all the project files for the old things. I then get rid of them. I think it's an SSD. I don't know what I don't know what it was. I just typed in external hard drive, so I assume that it's HDD. I don't need an SSD for it because I'm not using it. I'm not editing off of it. You know. Yeah, it is HDD. I'm not editing off of it. I've got an SSD for that. Like it wasn't too expensive. I don't know how much it was. I can't remember. I'm that rich that I just spend money. I don't look at the price. I just press buy. But no, like, it was a reasonable price. I'm a FaceTime with my dog tonight. It's fucking... if you told me 10 years ago you could get a 2 terabyte or 3 terabyte HDD for less than 200, I would have called you crazy. Oh yeah. I mean, I would say that even SSDs aren't too dear anymore. They're not, obviously they're still not cheap, but they're not like crazy expensive. But yeah, you can get this. This probably was only like, I don't know, probably like $50. I'm just lazy. It just takes effort, you know. It takes effort to plug it in and start dragging things around, because then I have to go through the old project. Like I was saying, I have to go through the project files and delete them, but also then save anything that I wanted from them. So like a lot of if there was any like bit or edit that I did that involved a picture, the likelihood is that I saved that picture in the program, in the project folder that I make, as opposed to saving it just in a communal stuff folder. And so I have to go through and move all of that. And then I'm like, I have to make sure that I'm not being too sentimental. And it's like, well, what if I want this project file in the future? What if I need it? The lower capacity SSDs up to 1 terabyte are very reasonable too, but they get pretty high after that. Exponential price increase for linear capacity increases. I think I have a 2 terabyte SSD in my hard drive, in my computer, sorry. I remember this computer that I have is the first time I'd ever had an SSD, and I was very shocked at how small it was. Because I'd never seen one before, and so when I looked in the computer and saw the SSD, it's just like a small chip, you know, it's like a small little board that just clips onto the motherboard. I was like, is that it? And I was like, what? I didn't realize how small they were. I do like SSDs though. Very I don't know if I could go back to a HDD ever since getting an SSD. Well, I mean, I can't really, specifically because if I'm trying to edit and do other streaming things, I want as fast a recall speed as I can get. It's a tiger, that is, but what direction is he facing? It's a freaking Porsche tiger, that is. All based on the tech, hard drives do all sorts of wacky things to get huge data density, but SSDs are much more restricted on the size on account of their design. So the more chips you need to cram on the board, the more expensive it's going to be. Yeah. Freaking... It's magic. I will always say that modern technology is nothing, is little more than magic. People are like, you know, it's the whole idea that eventually you'll get to the point in the future where technology will progress so far that you can't tell the difference between technology and magic. And it's like, we're already basically there, you know. That might be the perfect angle. Nope, it is not the perfect angle. In fact, it was the perfect angle for me. You can't convince me that what goes on inside a computer isn't magic. The fact that I'm currently playing a game against people all over the world. I'm currently playing a game against people all over the world, and you are watching me do that. You are watching me do that from wherever you are in the world. While I talk into a microphone that converts my voice into an electrical signal that goes into a box that turns that into a signal that can be sent out elsewhere. It's magic. There, you can't tell me that what goes on the computer isn't. I've got a box here that I can press buttons on and things happen, you know? I can press a button and I'm suddenly sat on a horse. Like, what about that isn't magic? Oops. It's, you know, technology will forever be amazing. Have you never seen the horse button before? Because I never pressed the horse button before. Well, no, I have pressed it before. I don't have it for any reason. So a long time ago, I'm not a long time ago, but on one of my older videos, old but in the new batch. Sorry, I'm making this all far too convoluted. I remember just sort of at one point I talked about how I was talking about how I'm going to swoop in on my white my noble steed. I'm going to white knight and respect women or whatever, and in preparation for just in the off chance that anyone comes in and mentions that, I made a button where I'd be riding on a horse, just in case that someone comes in and says, you know, there's a woman that needs defending, and I could go, what? And then jump on, press the horse button. But that never happened, so I've just got this horse button that has no I just don't need. Doesn't mean I don't like it though. And I like to press it occasionally just because it makes people go, why have you got a horse button? Which is the proper reaction to finding out I've got a horse button. Oh, there's a tank there. Brad's there. There's a woman that needs helping. What? I'm here on my noble steed, riding in to save the day. Stop there. No, stop, fool. I have come to defend my fair lady's sweet honor. Are you convinced that I'm actually really good at saving people's lives? Yeah. What do you mean non-pen? Stop, you violated the law. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. The pride of my lady you have stolen, and it is now forfeit. How am I so big on the horse? So big that the horse looks small? Well, you know, I'm just built. I'm built to be big, you know. Are you collecting pictures of me on that horse? Wait. Who did that? Oh, you did that. Here, have a spot. Oh wait, no, never mind. I can't spot you. It's a pony, a malnourished one. Here's a toilet. Do I have any other buttons? No, I don't. I've got so many. I have so many like things that I can do with this stream deck, and I just don't use it for anything. I use it for very basic things. Show us the frog. None of the buttons are working. Well, the frogs died. They were drowned in the pool the other day. Forgot to take them out. I didn't leave a little ladder to let them out, and so they all start to drown. Trying to help a friend set up a reaction image that shows up on screen with a button press. It's not actually that difficult, because you can just have it. You have a you can set up a button to act as a timer. So it's like you press the button, and then you set like a multi-action to it, where it you know it brings the image up. Then after like a couple seconds, it takes it down again, or you can make it small as short as you want. I've played around with it. I just don't have anything that I really want to do with it. I got it just for like changing the basic scenes to what I need it for. Attention to the designated grid square. I had to fish the frogs out with a large net. I've sent them to the vet to see if they can be resuscitated. What's the noise? Nothing. I'm gonna get one of those massive stream decks that's like huge and has far too many buttons for any one person. No frogs today. I can't be bothered to do it. That's the real reason. I just can't be bothered to go through and sort it out. I'm gonna be I'm pretty much finishing after this. I'm tired now. I want to go get something to eat, and I just can't bother. I can't bother to go through and do it. I have to tab out and fuck about with thing. It's not like it's not like it's the like a. Oh, okay. It's not overly difficult. I'm just lazy. Yeah, I'm finishing up the stream probably about now. I'm just waiting for this battle to end. But it won't end. It just keeps going. But I think we've won. War Thunder does take a lot of energy. To be fair, War Thunder itself isn't too bad. If you can get into like the if you can get into the groove of it and just sort of ride the wave, it's not too bad. But doing it, War Thunder and streaming can take a lot out of me. Especially when I keep getting buzzings of a headache. And also I like to I'm whining, and I occasionally see myself on my other screen and I go, hold on. I look like I've got a hangover. Buy my mug. Go eat my nutrients and get some vitamins in. I don't even know what I've got to eat today. Probably a microwave hot dog. Knowing me. You get headaches when the weather changes. What are you? You're an 18th century wise woman. People come to you to find out what the weather's going to be, so whether or not they're going to plant crops or not this summer. You're a soothsayer. The king calls to you. Arch Jupiter, the king, needs to know. What will he be successful in his noble conquest? I think what my head problems are inherited from my dad. From what I can tell, my dad gets bad headaches. Ugh. Are we? Is that it? Yeah. There we go. Alright. If it goes from sunny to stormy, it takes both of us about. Barometric pressure changes give you splitting migraines. It makes sense. I understand. I swear it makes enough sense for me to say that. But yeah, I'm heading off now. I'm gonna go get something to eat and do whatever it is that I do when I'm not streaming. But yeah, I haven't got anything to say. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.